to get started now.
Well, it's certainly been an interesting year. And like many of us, maybe you've been drinking more than usual and want to take a break. With Dry Feb, you can.
Why not challenge yourself to go dry in February to help raise funds for the Canadian Cancer Society?
Sign up for Dry Feb, and not only will you be helping people affected by cancer,
you can also reduce your risk of cancer.
Go as dry as you're willing to try this February. Sign up today. It's easier than you think.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today.
Hi, can I take your order? Hello?
Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question?
Let me guess. One driving high combo, extra baked?
No. Could I get a burger with a side of fries?
Think you're a better driver when you're high? Think again. If you smoked weed, wait at least 4 hours before getting behind the wheel. Or don't drive at all if you're new to it, have eaten it, or if you've mixed it with alcohol.
It's not always this obvious when young people need help. For 30 years, we've shown up for youth. With your donation, you can too.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
Imagine knowing about incidents, closures, and roadwork all before starting your trip. Ontario 511 lets you know before you go. You can get real-time information directly from the Ministry of Transportation, because the more you know, the easier it is for you to go. And spend the time doing the things that matter most.
Good morning.
Good morning, with what's left of my hearing. It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. It is March the 29th. Not as cold as it was yesterday, so I'm cautiously optimistic.
One day I'm just going to bring the ingredients for tacos, and we can just make tacos and eat them on the air. Eh?
Fun. They're messy.
They are messy, but hey.
Hey, but I'm messy, and some people still love me. So
yeah, there you go. Hey, breaking news just now.
Yep.
Matt Shoemaker, Ward 4 councillor, has announced that he will be running for mayor this October 24th. He's taking a shot at the mayor's job. He pretty much has a pretty good shot of doing that. He's been in council for quite a while, 2 terms, I believe. So that's 8 years.
Such a youthful appearance.
He is. He's a
like
very young guy, and
12.
He's got a good head on his shoulders. So best of luck to Matt Shoemaker.
No, I do find myself taking note when he does issue statements, and he certainly is one of the more prompt respondents.
Yep.
When we put forward questions to council.
He
Matt
always
Shoemaker's
responds.
Always responds.
To the media.
Always
so
responds.
He's great
so,
in that way. So
yeah, well, good luck to all of the candidates for sure.
And also talk about response. The Chris Rock and the oh geez, I forgot his name.
The
Will
slap
Smith.
that was heard around the world.
Heard around the world. They have both now apologized, not face to face, mind you, but on social media.
Chris Rock?
Chris Rock actually apologized.
I was watching yesterday. He hadn't said anything.
I just read it on Facebook.
Ah,
and he's apologized to the family, the Smith family, and he said he crossed the line. And you know, comedians do that sometimes.
Well, you know what?
What are we looking at here, Mike? Is that?
That's Will Smith coming forward and saying all of the things that he needs to say to keep his Oscar. Because, of course, the Academy issued a prompt statement of their own saying that they do not condone violence. And it is, you know, and certainly a number of celebrities, well, you know, and violence is never the response.
So a lot of movies have violence in them.
Well, yes, but that's acting.
Yes, that's acting.
All acting. But now the Academy has issued a statement saying that they have initiated a formal investigation.
Mm-hmm.
So there may be some consequences outside of, you know, and while I'm not here to suggest that Will Smith was any less sincere, it's just, you know, once again, there's that devilish timing, you know, that the Academy is, you know, commencing their investigation, and suddenly he is sorry because in the moment, he was sorry to everybody, but not sorry to Chris Rock. Sorry, not sorry, Mr. Rock. You keep your, you know, her name out of your mouth and all that kind of good stuff. So
I think it's all going to kind of blow over myself. I think he's going to keep his Oscar. I think now that they've both apologized and kind of cooler heads, I think things are going to.
I got to be honest, I'm kind of over Will Smith and Jada.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, me too.
And have been long before this.
But you know what?
So.
It's really surprising is how many people online, on social media, think it was all staged and it was all scripted. And I can see because it's Hollywood.
Sure.
You know, but really, if you look at it,
we heard the thud of the butt of his hand.
And the conversation later, the yelling later, and stuff like that. But what really makes it real is that the police force got involved. Mm-hmm. They're not going to get involved if it was staged and faked.
No.
So you know it's real. And now they both apologize, so you know it's real.
Yeah, everybody's sorry. Everybody involved is sorry. Sorry it happens. Sorry I crossed the line. You know what? To me, just further evidence that money doesn't buy you class.
Yeah. One more thing before we go to news, though, is we have Colette Linden is back with us. Yay! And she'll be joining us later on today to talk about a initiative at the Metro stores and the Food Basics stores. So we're glad to have Colette back with us.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, you have the news. I got some weather to tell you about.
I have the news.
And I got some weather to tell you.
Well, let's do the news first. Let's do the news first. Let's. Rawr, rawr, rawr. All right, so an update then on an issue that has been evolving regarding Grace Street. On March 24th, officers charged 2 men from Kitchener with possession of a controlled substance for the purpose of trafficking. And while conducting the investigations, officers did discover that one of the accused, 21-year-old Turek Thomas, was wanted by the Lambton, Ontario Provincial Police for first-degree murder. Lambton. Okay. Anyway, he was held in custody and transferred to the OPP this past Saturday, March the 26th. So there's your update. Okay, another update then. So March 27th at approximately 8 p.m., members from the Sault Ste. Marie detachment of the OPP, the paramedic service, as well as the Batchewana Fire Rescue did respond to a motor vehicle collision involving a car and an SUV on Highway 17 North at Sawpit Bay in Ryan Township, which is just north of Pancake Bay. Investigation determined that a car was traveling southbound on Highway 17, crossed the center line, and collided head-on with a northbound SUV. The single occupant driver of the car, Clovis Valieres, 25 years old from Hearst, was pronounced deceased at the scene. The driver of the SUV sustained non-life-threatening injuries, was transported to local hospital here in the Sault. The investigation is ongoing with the OPP's Northeast Region Traffic Incident Management and Enforcement Team and the Technical Collision Investigators. Highway 17 North was closed in both directions from Batchewana Bay to Wawa and was fully reopened at approximately 8 minutes after 3 a.m. on March the 28th. Okay, so bringing it local here to the Sault, situation that continues to evolve at the high schools. We have talked to you about bullying. We have talked to you about many of the issues that the schools are actively fighting against. In this moment, we did have a reader reach out to Sault Online to advise that multiple basketball games had been postponed until further notice. It was explained that multiple team members who are affected by the stated postponement that it has to do with a social media post that may have been considered to be racist. Our reporter did reach out to both the Huron-Superior Catholic District School Board as well as the Algoma District School Board for comment on the report, and while the representatives refused to get into specific details, statements were provided. On behalf of the Huron-Superior Catholic District School Board, the Director of Education, Danny Viotto, did say, "I can confirm that the basketball games scheduled for March 29th have been postponed and will be rescheduled at a later date. There is an investigation taking place related to an online post. Since more time is required to fully investigate the matter, the games have been postponed. With this being an active investigation, we are not able to disclose any further details, and we do appreciate everyone's patience as we ensure that due process is followed." On behalf of the ADSB, the Algoma District School Board, Director of Education Lucia Reese did say, "Algoma District School Board can confirm that the game has been rescheduled. We are investigating a matter involving a social media post. As it is an active investigation, we are not able to disclose any details at this time. Obviously, we are following this story carefully and will continue to provide you with updates as they become available to us." 1 minute. Can I talk about Tim Hortons? Oot, oot. Okay, so Tim Hortons, if you've ever been behind somebody who appears to be ordering meals for an entire small community and the corresponding wait can grow somewhat frustrated. So Tim Hortons now is testing new drive-through lanes that will change how you order. So this is intended to get the customers their orders faster. So according to the company, they have begun testing the automated drive-through pickup points, which eliminates any face-to-face communication with staff. So the new technology is hosted in a second drive-through lane at the location, allowing 2 customers to order at the same time. So according to the company, a conveyor belt is installed that moves a guest's order above the first drive-through lane. After paying, the customer will receive their order through an automated receiving box with electric doors while still in the drive-through. The first trial of this technology was launched at a Tim Hortons location in Tecumseh, Ontario, located just outside Windsor. It is currently the only location trialing the technology before another is expected to launch this spring. This isn't the only new format, though, of the classic drive-through window that's being tested at Tim Hortons. The Tim Hortons location, located at 419 Bloor Street East in Toronto, is testing a walk-up window, which is eliminating the needs for guests to even go into the store. They've also indicated, representatives have said, we're also working on double drive-through lane formats where one lane is dedicated to mobile orders, and enhanced curbside pickups design. So Tim Hortons has said these new formats will continue to be tested throughout 2022. So keep your eyes peeled locally. Got to wait and see what happens there. All right, Craig has some weather details for us. It better be getting warmer quicker because I feel my spirits failing me. I need to get closer to the warm, Craig, so take me there.
Well, we don't want that to happen, Heidi. We are seeing a little warmer temperature for today and building into the next couple of days, actually, as a first big major spring storm heads our way for Wednesday night. Well, actually tonight into Wednesday and into Thursday, lingering into Friday as well. But right now we have a beautiful shot of the St. Mary's River. We have some sun out there. It's looking like a beautiful day. Temperatures should be a lot warmer than they were yesterday. And we're not going to see the winds as strong as they were the last couple of days as well. Let's take a look at your 12-hour forecast. And we're looking at mainly sunny skies right now. Temperature's a little cool though at -13. We're heading towards +1, +2 by the afternoon. Expect to hit that around 3 o'clock this afternoon as some clouds start to fill in, kind of making that a hazy sunshine. For your evening, we're looking at temperatures holding steady at +1, only dropping down to -4 for the overnight. Mainly cloudy conditions, but we do see some possible rain showers or snow showers moving in during the overnight and then lasting for our day on Wednesday. I'll give you all those details, what we can expect for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's coming up. Heidi?
All right. I will allow myself to be somewhat mollified by these slightly warmer temperatures because yesterday, my temper was triggered by the temperature yesterday. There you go. All right. Anyway, temperatures seem to be going in a better direction, so we're going to take a moment then just to kind of feel the warmth on our face. In the meantime, do listen to the kind words of our local sponsors, Maker North, actively creating solutions to everyday and sometimes unusual problems. If you have a problem, you're not sure what to do reach out to Joseph and Riley at Maker North. If they don't know how to do it, they will build it for you. So they are the ones to talk to. When we do come back, of course, we're touching base with Colette. Thrilled to have her back. We'll talk about a passing within the team of the Ottawa Senators, as well a local cross-country ski event that we inherited in the 11th hour that may result in a $100,000 boost to the community. Go fill your cup and come on back.
Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local. You are here with Heidi Ivany. Craig is buzzing around. We've just announced that Colette Linden is back, and in a moment I will be throwing over to her to touch base on a local initiative designed to help feed people who are struggling to pay grocery bills in this time. In the interim, I have some unfortunate news to report. The Ottawa Senators owner, Eugene Melnick, has passed away at the age of 62, and this was an announcement made by the team. It was made Monday night. The cause of death at this time is not immediately known. A formal statement indicates, "It is with great sadness that the family of Eugene Melnick and the Ottawa Senators Hockey Organization announce his passing on March 28, 2022, after an illness that he faced with determination and courage. Eugene never wavered in his desire and commitment to bring the Stanley Cup to the nation's capital. Under his ownership, the Senators played in the 2007 Stanley Cup Finals and the Conference Finals in 2017. Eugene was confident that the current team of talented players and coaching staff that he and his organization built will challenge for and eventually deliver on that championship promise. Melnick, a Toronto native, has owned the Senators since 2003. In 2007, Ottawa reached the Stanley Cup before losing in 5 games to the Anaheim Ducks. So certainly condolences go out to his family, and his contribution to the world of hockey is noted. All right, now talking about noting, we want to make note of the fact that my good friend Colette is back, and she is speaking today with representatives from Metro, from Food Basics, as well as the Salvation Army, as they move forward and spearhead a project called One More Bite, designed to help people who are struggling at this time to pay groceries to fill their bellies. Over to you, Colette.
Thanks, Heidi. I'm really pleased to be here today with representatives from Metro Inc. and the Salvation Army, a chapter of Sault Ste. Marie. Please welcome Peter and Sean. Hi, guys. How are you today?
Good. Very good, Colette. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks for asking. Today, I want to interview you about this new program that you have called One More Bite. And I'm going to talk to you, our Salvation Army representative, to discuss why it was so important to bring this program to our fine city of Sault Ste. Marie.
Well, as the launch date for this was actually a couple of years ago, and it got impacted by the pandemic. Well, the pandemic also made it the need so much greater. At times we're seeing 800% increase in demand for our services.
Wow.
And then at the same time, Metro comes along and says, we want to start this program where we're using this food that would otherwise go to the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So we came on board with them. They've donated tens of thousands of pounds of food.
Wow.
And it's all usable food. The waste that we get out of it is probably less than 1%. It's all perfectly good food. We have a rapid turnaround. We get it out to our clients the same day. And they get top quality food. This is not seconds. It's not waste. It's top quality food that just has come to the end of its shelf life.
Mm-hmm.
So the clients are benefiting greatly. We're serving more than 200 people a day who just come to get a meal.
Well, I just want to congratulate you on implementing that program, bringing it to the Sioux, and helping out our community who obviously needs the help and coming out of this pandemic. Okay, over to you, Peter. Tell me about the program itself, because you were saying that it was already implemented throughout Ontario and that you brought it to Sault Ste. Marie. Tell us a little bit more about the program and how it came to fruition.
Okay, so this is an ongoing program for Metro. Just the numbers for last year in 2021. We have 222 Metros and Food Basics that support this program for One More Bite. We added 129 stores just last year alone, which equivalent to 1 million kilos in recovered product. And that's basically 2.5 million meals in 1 year that between all those 222 stores.
Congratulations on the success of this program. It is called One More Bite, the name of the program, which I found it was a very interesting name. And I guess my next question to you, Sean, would be, if someone in our community needed the help and needed to, do they have to register for this program? How do they begin to be a part of this program?
Well, they just show up. We have a lineup in front of our building Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday every week. It's there's no shortage of people who are coming.
Okay.
We've probably served close to 50,000 meals since we started this program in August.
That's amazing. Congratulations again. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today? This question is for either of you, if whomever wants to grab it first. Is there anything you'd like to share with us today about this program, perhaps, that you're most thankful for, grateful for, and how you would like to continue rolling it out?
Well, I'd like to answer that one. This is a great program. I've been in food recovery for 20 years, and this is the best food recovery program that I've ever had any dealings with.
No.
We are we're able to recover meat, deli, bread, dairy, and we're able to get it out to our clients really, really fast. It's having a huge impact. I'm absolutely blown away some days with the amount and the quality of food that we're able to give our clients. This is just so good. It's all healthy stuff. It's all, for the most part, it's cooked, and which is it was a huge bonus.
Yeah,
especially when
absolutely.
you're dealing with the homeless people.
Absolutely, it's a warm meal. I just want to congratulate you again for doing this. There's nothing better than waking up and providing a service to help people, and you know, I really appreciate it.
No, that's okay. It's just, I just want to express how it shows Metro's long commitment to feeding and serving the communities we work in, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And all the staff and engagement with the staff makes this whole program work. Without the staff, this would not go on. And it's actually twofold. We're donating healthy food and fighting food waste. So it does two good things.
It's a win-win situation for sure, and I appreciate that. Actually, I do have one more question for you, Sean. How many people do you have? Are they volunteers that partake in this program to help the One More Bite program?
Yeah, it's all volunteers. We have 7 or 8 people who actually do the pickups and the like. I'd like to add one more thing about Metro also.
Okay.
The staff that we're dealing with have been absolutely incredible. The department heads in every store that we deal with have been just wonderful people. And Metro as a company, been wonderful to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, and I agree with you on that statement, Peter. I just want to thank you again for helping out the community of Sault Ste. Marie and implementing the program here in our fine city. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today, guys. Thank you for joining us. We're going to throw back to Heidi in the studio.
Oh, thanks, Colette. What a great interview with some fine organizations really dedicated to supporting those people who are struggling in the community. So great to know. We have Craig just champing at the bit to give us some more information on the weather. So over to you, Craig.
Well, Heidi, we are definitely watching that storm that's heading our way later on tonight, mainly into our day Wednesday, and it's going to be a doozy, and we'll get to that in just a second. But for today, we are looking not bad. We have high pressure system sitting right over the eastern part of the entire continent. That's going to keep us clear for today. Temperature is going to be a little milder than they were yesterday, actually a lot milder. We're going to be hitting around +1, +2 for our daytime high today as that high pressure system does its job. But then it's going to scoot out of the area and allow this system to move in. And that's what's coming this way overnight tonight. And it's going to give us rain. It's going to give us freezing rain. And it's going to give us snow. We'll take a look at what amount of snow we're going to be looking at in just a little bit. But let's take a look now at the satellite. We can clearly show you where it is right now. There it is. It's all kind of brewing. And it's all going to be coming up this way. You can see the clouds starting to fill in now. We have some cold air in place right now, but it is going to lift, and warmer temperatures are heading our way with this system. And I call this system more or less like a trans-seasonal storm, because to me it looks like it's going to transition us to basically spring conditions. This is what we look like as far as temperatures for today. -1 to +2 is our daytime high for today. -1 in Wawa, -1 in Timmins. We're all under a special weather statement up towards the north. From Wawa to Thunder Bay, they're looking at 30 to 50 centimeters of snow from the storm, then some rain, and then some freezing rain. And also we have to throw in some very strong winds as well. This is what we look like on the radar. Really nothing to worry about at the moment. All of our precipitation is going to be coming up this way later on tonight, mainly during the overnight. So for today and into our night, we're looking fairly calm. Temperature's not bad. It's the overnight period into Wednesday morning that we have to be mindful of. So this is what we look like for the next 3 days. For today, mix of sun and cloud. We're seeing sunny skies right now. +1 to +2 is our high. For tomorrow, some very strong winds, just like we experienced on the weekend, with a mix of rain showers and snow showers. We don't anticipate a lot of snow here in the Soo. We may see 2 to 4 centimeters of wet snow. It's not going to last, but then it's going to change over to rain or even freezing rain, And then on Thursday, we're going to hold on to those showers, at least for part of the day. Temperatures bumping up a little bit at 2 degrees. And then Friday, we have to watch for lake effect snow showers, just like we did on Sunday. I'll give you those details coming up. Heidi?
Well, great. Thank you for that, Craig. I like to see things trending in a Heidi favorable direction because I'm about ready to go back into hibernation and just stay there. So I'll take all my sunshine with me while I do that. Okay, we are going to take one last quick pause to check in with our sponsors. You will hear from the Chamber inviting everybody to do all things local and support our business community in this time of rebuilding and rebirth and renewal. You'll hear from Superior Adult Learning inviting everybody to, if you want to make a contribution, very worthy organization, always looking for volunteers to work one-on-one with adult learners to support them in achieving their goals or to join their spirited board of directors, guiding their every step as an agency as they move forward. All right, go fill your cup one last time. When we come back, I want to talk to you about how the childcare deal is going to break down for Ontario. I have, of course, factoids. If we get to it, we'll talk about that cross-country ski event in which our local team did distinguish themselves. Come on back.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local. And, I'm just sitting here minding my business. That's what I'm doing. But here's a little bit of business that we should all, especially if you have children in daycare. So we did talk to you about, the huge collaboration between the Liberals and the NDP with childcare being one of the foundational parts of the agreement. So Ontario has signed a childcare agreement with the federal government, making it the last jurisdiction to sign on to a national plan to bring $10 a day childcare to every province and territory by the year 2026. So here is how it breaks down specifically within Ontario. Ontario's $10.2 billion deal will cut childcare fees in the province in half by the end of the year. In the short term, parents of children ages 5 and under in licensed childcare will start getting rebates in May, retroactive to April 1st, for a fee reduction of up to 25%. Further cuts are slated for September 2024 to bring Ontario to an average of $10 a day by September 2025. The deal also has Ontario creating 86,000 childcare spaces, though that number includes more than 15,000 spaces already created since 2019. Ontario also got a commitment of $2.9 billion for year 6 of the deal. Wow. Okay. I am going to throw us now right into the factoids because they are simply too good to miss. So it's on this day in 1992 that U.S. presidential candidate Bill Clinton admitted to marijuana use. He stated, "When I was in England, I experimented with marijuana a time or two. I didn't like it. I didn't inhale. I never tried it again."
How could you not like it if you didn't inhale?
No, they addressed that. So in 2010, a former Oxford classmate would claim in his memoirs that while Clinton didn't inhale, it was because he preferred marijuana brownies.
Ah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, there you go.
Well, you can inhale those too, I guess.
And further to that, one of my favorite bands, So, was on this day, 1973, that Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show got their picture on the cover of the Rolling Stones. Yes. It did, so this, of course, being a song for those of you who somehow don't know this, but anyway, it did reach number 6 on the US chart, and according to members of the group, they really did buy 5 copies for their mothers, just like it says in the song. So there you go.
That's funny. All right, it's social media time.
Yes, social media.
Boom, see what you're saying.
Very serious business, this social media. Hang on. All right. Jim Whitty. So second morning in a row, beating everybody to the punch. Good morning, all. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you can hold it for the whole week.
Try doing it for 5 days a week.
Ooh, yes. All right. Although technically we beat everybody to the punch.
True.
Right. Okay. So good morning to you, Jim. Thank you for being so dedicated. Margaret McKay. Good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Close second, like literally by a minute. Enika was in the contention this morning as well, also missed it by a minute. Good morning, everyone, Enika says. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Enika. Jim Whitty, I created a maple syrup debit card to use. To use it, all I have to do is tap it. Yes. Oh, God. Tuesday. Okay, thanks, Jim. Bougie Agawa. Hello, Bougie Agawa. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Morning, Sault Ste. Marie. I'm sure Sault Ste. Marie is right back at you there, and good morning to you. Joseph Bertrand. That's a sappy joke, Jim.
Wow.
Here we go.
A little bit.
Okay, Kathy Boren. Hello, world. Have a wonderful day. Make it your intention. Be kind, be cool. Do not let the world around you make you cruel.
And no slapping.
No slapping. Well, as long as you keep Jada's name out of your mouth, you'd be fine. You'd be fine. Jim Whitty responding to Kathy. Yeah, it didn't have much of a bark. Terry Matthews says, good morning, all. Good morning, Terry. Steve Childs, GMHAGDT. So, good morning. Have a great day today. And of course, the sun and the Traxalan, rocking the horns. Very nice, Steve. Kathy Boren, welcome back, Colette. I know, right? Yay, Colette. Judy O'Neill, good morning, everyone. Hope you all have an awesome day. You too, Judy, have an awesome day. Giselle Tchaikovsky says good morning. Can I tell her what you just said, Mike?
Oh, go ahead. I'll just get in trouble.
Look who's up.
She goes, oh, look who's up. There you go. Now you know. Now you
watch.
Now you're going
to get a slap. You better hope she doesn't have Will Smith waiting there for you, man. All right. So good morning to you, Giselle. Always nice to hear from you. Tony Mancuso, good morning, everyone. My second opportunity to greet the sun and the Plexalan. Have a great day. Great day to you as well, Tony. I'm out of coffee, so I'm teetering on the edge of uncertainty. Cautious optimism is warranted. Oh, here's a new viewer. Todd, is it Matt? Matty? I don't know. You'll have to correct me. I'll always default to European because it makes even the most, ordinary names sound fantastic. So you could be Todd Matt or you might be Todd Matty. Anyway, he says, groovy. Frogger at the drive-through. Walker is a kerfuffle. So the Tim Hortons thing, yes. Loved Frogger. Frogger was a good time. Did you ever play Frogger?
No. Well, I know of it.
He's missing something.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, that makes me uncomfortable.
We'll do that with our tacos next Tuesday.
Stop teasing me with the tacos if you're never going to deliver. Whatever. Judy O'Neill, welcome back, Colette. Love you and Heidi together. No offense, Craig.
No offense taken.
Ooh. All right. Well, you know what?
Women stick together.
We're going over to the 7-day.
Okay. This is for you, Judy. 1 degree for your day tomorrow. It's going to be a little cool, wet, windy, and the precipitation is going to be all over the place. It's going to be a messy day. 2 degrees for your day on Thursday. We could up that up a little bit. And at least our temperatures are on the plus side. That's key here, even though we go below freezing a couple of nights. But hey, we're going to lose the snow. We have some sun there. We just have to watch this big storm coming. Check out the site, SiouxOnline.com, for all the latest on this next big storm coming tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what, Craig? If you don't start doing away with this winterness soon, and yes, winterness is a word.
Yeah.
And it's a word that I'd like to see vanish.
As I said during the weather, this is a transitional storm, which we're going to start seeing more seasonal spring weather after the storm hits.
Transitional storm.
Yes.
Transitional storm.
Season, yes.
I don't like it. All right.
You
So
like
this is
it.
my opportunity to remind everybody that we are the Sioux's only local news show. So, you know, be kind if you are moved to do so. Do the like, follow, share, all those social media things. Invite new people, you know, to participate, because certainly we do like to chat with people online. I'm surprised that nobody wanted to talk more about the whole slapping, apologizing, so
Maybe
I don't
people are
lose
just
my...
over it. I think they're over it now.
Well, you know, he might lose his Oscar.
He might. That'll be the next big story coming.
Then we're going to see some tears for sure. Anyway, have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.